Hello everyone, welcome back to Atreyu Crochet. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to connect two granny squares using the ZigZag method or the braided method. It goes by a couple of different names. I did go through and I did it using the same size yarn as the squares because I suspected that it wouldn't be as impressive using the same size yarn. So you can see I used pink yarn. Both of these are like medium 4. Everything that you see here has been crocheted basically with medium 4 yarn. And it's nice, right? But I think you get like a bolder effect, a more impressive effect when you use a slightly larger yarn. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in today's video. Let's get to it. Alright, so I took out the pink and I'm going to be using this thicker green yarn. This is like probably like a bulky 5 maybe, if I remember. It's leftover yarn, so I can't reference it specifically, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was from a bulky, I think it's a bulky 5. Anyway, so yeah, you just need a larger yarn, crochet hook, 2 granny squares, and you're going to go into the corner like that. Okay, so see the corner? Let me zoom in. Alright, so we'll come from the back like that. And then we're going to hook this yarn on. And I'm just using my normal 6mm crochet hook. You can go a little bit larger, or you can use the size hook that whatever larger yarn you're going to use suggests to use. It doesn't really matter, just as long as the hook works well with the yarn that you're working with. Okay, so we will bring that in like that, and then we're going to chain 1 like that. Okay, and now pretty much I'm ready to go. I can put this tail to the back so that it's kind of like out of the way, so on the back side. Alright, so now I'm going to match. I'm going to basically go into exactly where I went in this square, which is in that corner. So I'm going to grab the corner here and just go, well actually I want to start from the top and go in like that. You want to keep your yarn in between the 2 squares like that, okay? And now we're just going to slip stitch. So I'll yarn over and then I'll pull through all the way through to slip stitch like that, okay? And now I just worked a slip stitch through the blue, so now I'm going to go to the yellow square and I'm going to work in the tops of these stitches. So I went in the corner. The next place that I go in is going to be that first double crochet. So I'm going to slice the icing off the top of the double crochet, and I'm going to grab my yarn over, and slip stitch, pull through, and then pull through like that. Okay. Now it's time to work into the blue square. I'm going to find the exact same stitch but on the blue square now. So it was the first double crochet. So I'm going to find the top of the first double crochet here, and it's that one. So that's where I'm going to insert my crochet hook, coming from the right. Okay. And it can be a little bit difficult to get in there. Just do your best, okay? And then remember that yarn should always be from the back and it should be in between the 2 squares, and slip stitch. Okay, next stitch is there, slip stitch, and then the next one is that middle double crochet coming from the right, slicing the icing off the top of the cake, yarning over and slip stitching. Okay, yellow, yarn over, pull through. Alright, and then the third double crochet, slice the icing off the top of the cake, yarn over, pull through. And basically I'm just going to continue in this fashion all the way up, bouncing from one square to the other one. Remember, these you come from the right and slice the icing, going like in towards the middle in between the 2 squares. This one you come from the outside, also going in to the center. So basically you're going to where that yarn is. So I'm coming the outside going in, slicing the icing off the top of the cake where the yarn is, going in towards the yarn, and slip stitch. Here I'm coming from the outside going in to where the yarn is, and slip stitching. Okay, and that's all that it is basically. Okay, so you'll just continue in this fashion, working one slip stitch in every stitch across. Okay, and you get that braided effect, and you guys can already tell it looks much better in the bulkier yarn. So alright, I will meet you at the other end. Alright you guys, I'm almost done. I just want to get back in the corner. So, and the last side that I worked on was this side, so I'm going to go to the right, coming from the outside going in towards the center where the yarn is, yarn over, slip stitch, and then in this corner, coming from the outside going in, yarning over and slip stitching. And that's it. That's all that there is to it. I know there's been a lot of craze over this on Instagram and YouTube, and I thought I would just make a quick video for those of you who were afraid to try it because you're beginners. But you guys know that if you find it on my channel, I'm giving you detailed enough instructions so that hopefully you will have the courage to actually give it a try. And I also wanted to give you the tip of using, a thicker yarn. Okay, if we compare, let's say, even this yellow strand to this green, you see how the green is much thicker. Because it's thicker, it's bolder and it stands out more, and it just has a more pronounced, cooler effect. Okay? Alright you guys, that's going to be it for this video, but see you on the next one. In the meantime, happy crocheting!